Amanda, you texted me while I was out. What's up?
Where are you right now?
I'm out running errands. Rain's coming tomorrow, so I figured I'd get the grocery shopping done today while I still can.
You're always home anyway. You can go shopping literally any time. What does it matter?
Just because I'm home doesn't mean I have unlimited free time. I have a packed schedule most days. Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
There's something I've been meaning to say to you, Diana. I've been holding back for a while now.
All right, go ahead.
Since Kevin and I moved in, I've been watching you closely, and honestly, I'm pretty shocked by what I'm seeing.
Shocked how?
I didn't notice it before because we were living separately, but being under the same roof has made things very clear. Diana, what you're doing here is not okay.
What exactly am I doing that's so terrible?
The fact that you don't even see it makes it worse. That's why I decided to say something directly.
I have never claimed to be perfect, but I don't think anything I'm doing rises to the level you're implying.
Honestly, I don't know how you even look yourself in the mirror.
Why are you coming at me this hard? You're usually at least civil to my face.
I don't want to be having this conversation either. I genuinely hoped we could all get along living together, but your behavior has gone too far to ignore.
Can you tell me specifically what I've done to cause you a problem?
It's not about me, it's about your mother.
Mom? What about her?
You are home all day, every single day, and yet your mother is the one doing all the housework. Why is a woman in her 70s running around doing chores while you sit in your room?
There are reasons for that. I have a lot on my plate with work.
She is over 70 years old, Diana. Over 70, and you're letting her carry all of that on her own.
I'm not dumping everything on her. I handle my own things as much as I can.
That's not nearly enough. You should be looking after both your parents, going above and beyond. That's what a decent adult child does.
You might be right. I'll admit I've leaned on her more than I should have.
Might be right. There's no might about it. You've been taking advantage of her for years. If you pulled this at my parents' house, they would have thrown you out a long time ago.
Your parents sound like strict people.
It's not about being strict. Your mom is just too soft, and you've been exploiting that softness. A 46-year-old woman freeloading off her elderly mother is just pathetic, Diana. Honestly, it's disgusting.
That is way out of line.
Is it? Someone had to say it. Think about how your behavior affects the people around you.
I honestly cannot think of a single way I've made your life harder since you moved in.
Again, it's not about me, it's about your family. Your presence is dragging everyone down. Even your own mother has had it with you.
Mom said that?
She did. She called you an ungrateful daughter. Her words, not mine.
I can't believe that.
Don't play victim. You are not the victim here. You're the one causing harm.
Amanda, whatever you think of me, I do things for my mom that you don't see.
What things? Name one. You sit in your room all day and contribute nothing. You never got married. You never left. And you're still here at 46 acting like you own the place. You are a burden on this entire family.
That's cruel. I didn't get married because the opportunity never came at the right time.
Honestly, that tracks. What kind of man would want to be with someone like you? No guy is going to take on a woman with this lifestyle. You're a middle-aged woman who's never grown up.
You don't need to go that far.
I'm just being honest. I personally have never had any shortage of male attention, for the record. I get hit on constantly, even now that I'm married. Men are disappointed when they find out I'm taken.
Good for you.
The point is, you need to think seriously about your future. What is your plan? You're living here alone. What happens 10 years from now?
I haven't figured that all out yet.
You're planning to stick around and make us take care of you, aren't you? Let me be very clear. I am not going to be anyone's caregiver. Not now, not ever. So you need to get out of this house.
Wait, slow down. You're jumping to a completely different subject.
I'm not jumping anywhere. Your being here is a problem, and the solution is for you to leave. It's that simple. From now on, it'll be just the three of us. Me, Kevin, and your mom.
Is this your opinion alone, or has the whole family agreed to this?
This is the family's decision. Everyone is on the same page.
And who's going to look after Mom if I leave?
Kevin and I will take care of her.
You're both really committed to that?
Yes, we are. Stop stalling and just accept it. You need to go.
Okay, I'll leave today then. Thanks.
What is that supposed to mean? You're not actually relieved about this, are you? You're just putting on a brave face.
Honestly, I've had a tiny part of me that's been curious about living alone for a while now, so I guess this nudges me in that direction.
Just hurry up and get out already.
All right, take good care of Kevin and Mom for me.
Get lost.
Diana, is it true you're moving out?
Yes, I'm making arrangements now.
What did she say to you?
She told me the whole family decided they want me gone, that I'm a burden to everyone here.
You know that's a lie, right?
Of course I do. I know neither you nor Mom actually think that. I'll admit it rattled me for a second, but once I thought it through, it was obvious.
Then why are you actually leaving?
Because I think Amanda needs a reality check. She said some genuinely awful things to me, Kevin. Things that were hard to hear. I don't think I can live comfortably in the same house as someone who sees me that way, so I'd rather create some distance while things cool off.
I am so sorry, Diana. I don't even know exactly what she said, but I can imagine.
It was a lot, really a lot. Enough that I need some time away to process it, honestly.
I get it. I'll handle Amanda. She's got some serious misunderstandings that need to be corrected.
What she needs is to understand the truth on her own. I want to see how she reacts when she figures things out for herself. That matters more to me than anything you could say to her right now.
You're probably right. I'll tell Mom what's happening so she's not blindsided.
I already spoke to her, but yes, please explain it from your side too. She was upset. Make sure she knows this isn't permanent. I just need a little space.
I will. And Diana, thank you for everything. I don't say it enough.
You don't need to say it. Just find that job and get back on your feet. That's all I want from you.
I have a few good leads. I feel like something will come through soon.
Good. Focus on that. Don't worry about me.
I do worry about you. I always will.
I know. I'll be fine. Take care of Mom.
To ask you about.
What?
There's a past due water bill in the mailbox. Should I hand it to your mom?
Why would you give it to my mom?
Because she's the one handling the utilities, right?
No, she's not. Why would you think that?
Does she have a pension or savings from your dad's estate?
Dad didn't leave us money. He left us the house, that's it. And Mom's pension alone is nowhere near enough to cover what this household costs every month.
Then how has this family been paying for everything all this time?
Diana has been covering the entire household.
Are you serious right now, Diana? That can't be right.
Why can't it be right?
Because she just sits at home all day. She doesn't go anywhere. She doesn't do anything visible. How would she even be making money?
She's a freelance magazine editor, Amanda. She works from home, has been for years.
I had no idea she was an editor.
Not just an editor, a very good one. She's known in the industry. Several publications have seen significant growth after she joined their projects. She commands serious fees for what she does.
So all this time she's been supporting the whole family on that income?
Yes, rent, utilities, groceries, Mom's medical expenses, all of it. Diana has been carrying this household on her back. But now that she's gone, it falls on us.
Us? We don't have income right now.
I know. I'll dip into savings to cover this month and probably next, but that's not sustainable. You need to find work, and I need to land something soon, too.
So every yen I make is just going to disappear into bills?
For a while, yes. That's how it works when you actually live somewhere and pay your own way.
This is insane. Can't we just ask Diana to come back and pick up where she left off?
Absolutely not.
Why not, if you just apologized on my behalf?
Amanda, you drove her out. You stood in her home, the home she pays for, and told her she was garbage and that everyone wanted her gone. There is no version of reality where I go crawling to her after that and ask her to resume paying for your lifestyle.
But I didn't know any of this when I said those things.
It doesn't matter. The words still happened. We figured.
I'm in the middle of something. What do you need?
I found out the truth about your work and about everything you've been doing for this family. I owe you a genuine apology for the things I said.
All right, apology noted. But I want to be upfront. I'm not in a place to forgive you right now.
I understand, but please let me make it up to you somehow. If you come back home, I'll handle all the housework, everything. You wouldn't have to lift a finger. I just want a chance to make things right.
You really mean that?
Completely. I was wrong about you. I said terrible things and none of them were true.
I appreciate you saying that, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't actually want you to do my housework. You'd be doing it to clear your conscience, not because you genuinely want to help this family.
That's not fair. I really am sorry.
I believe you feel sorry right now, but let's be real, Amanda. You're not particularly good at housework either. You were letting Mom do things for you too. Neither of us was carrying our weight in that department. At least we're on equal footing there.
So what do you want from me?
Nothing, honestly. I can hire a housekeeper if it comes to that. I don't need you to fill that role. Your presence is not required for this.
This month barely held together, but next month is going to fall apart completely.
I know. I'm close to landing a full-time position, but the first paycheck won't arrive until the month after. There's a gap.
I can't cover a full month of living expenses on what I'm making. It's not enough.
I know. I'll figure something out.
And your mom eats like she's been starving for years. Does she have any idea how much the grocery bill is?
Amanda, stop. She's in her 70s. What do you want her to do?
I'm just saying it adds up.
I'll handle it. I'll take a short-term loan if I have to.
A loan? We'd go into debt just to pay rent and groceries?
Do you have a better idea?
Yes, we asked Diana to come back.
We've been through this.
Kevin, we're sinking. You feel that, right? We have no room to be proud about this anymore.
I am not going to ask Diana to come back and financially support us again. That's not happening.
Even if I begged her myself?
Amanda.
What? If I'm willing to swallow my pride and ask her, why won't you help me?
Because I don't want Diana to come back for that reason. Do you understand? I want her to live freely, to do whatever she wants without worrying about us.
You're seriously choosing your sister over the stability of your own marriage?
I'm choosing to let her have a life, Amanda. She gave up more for this family than you know.
What are you talking about?
There was a man. Someone Diana was serious about. She and he were on a path toward marriage, but he didn't want to live with Mom. He wanted it to just be the two of them, and Diana said no because she was afraid for Mom's safety.
She ended a relationship over that?
Yes, because of what happened to Dad. He collapsed at home from a stroke. If someone had been there and called an ambulance fast enough, the doctors said he might have survived. But Mom was out shopping, and Diana had already moved out at the time. No one was home. Dad died alone.
Oh.
That destroyed Diana. She blamed herself, and she swore she would never let the same thing happen to Mom, so she gave up that relationship. She gave up her career trajectory in an office. She restructured her whole life to be home, always, just in case.
I didn't know any of this.
Nobody talks about it, but that's why she came back. That's why she stayed. And now that we're both home, she finally feels like it's safe to have a little space. I'm not gonna take that from her by dragging her back into the same situation.
But ask you something. Please don't ignore this.
What's going on?
I was completely wrong. I know that now. About everything. The way I spoke to you. The way I treated you. It was inexcusable. I'm begging you, please come home.
That's a sudden change of heart.
Because I understand now, truly. Without you, this household doesn't function. Kevin is working as hard as he can, but we're still barely keeping our heads above water. We need you, Diana.
I seem to remember you telling me that the whole family wanted me gone, that it was a collective decision.
It was only me. I made that up because I wanted you out. I thought if you left, things would be easier for me. More space, less competition, less... I don't know. I wasn't thinking clearly and I was wrong.
You figured that if I was gone, there'd be more money for you without the burden of feeding me.
Yes, I'm ashamed of it, and I was also hoping to avoid finding a job if I could get away with it. Kevin agreed we'd both work when we moved in, but once we were here, I kept putting it off because the lifestyle was comfortable.
I know. I noticed you were going out every day but never coming home with any job news. I gave you the benefit of the doubt longer than I should have.
I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I'll do anything to fix this.
You mentioned Dad had tried to pull me back, didn't you?
Kevin told me what happened, and I realized if Kevin and I both have to work full-time, there's no one home to watch Mom. She'd be alone all day. I thought you'd want to know that.
I won't pretend that doesn't affect me. It does. A lot.
So please come back. For her, if not for us.
Using my mother as leverage doesn't sit well with me, but you're right that it's a real concern and I can't dismiss it.
Please, Diana.
All right, I'll come back.
Really?
On one condition, I will only pay Mom's expenses going forward. Her food, her medical bills, her portion of the utilities. That's it. The rest, your food, your portion of the bills, everything that belongs to you and Kevin, you two handle that yourselves.
What?
You're both capable adults. Kevin is already working toward employment. You're going to get a job as well. You'll pay your own way.
That's going to be really tight for us.
I know. That's called living within your means. You'll manage.
Why? I can't get into the house. I just got back from work. I'm exhausted. Can you please come down and let me in?
I'm sorry, Amanda. I can't let you in.
That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
You're not family anymore.
Excuse me?
Kevin is filing for divorce.
That is insane. Kevin would never. There must be some misunderstanding.
Is there? Can you think of any reason he'd want to?
No, absolutely not. This is crazy.
You sure about that? No outside relationships you've been maintaining?
What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. I'm asking directly. Have you been seeing another man?
Of course not. Who told you that?
No one had to tell me. I found it myself. I've been working on a piece for a magazine, a feature on livable neighborhoods. We had photographers out in the streets getting candid shots of the area. When I was reviewing the photos, I spotted you in the background of one of them, walking arm in arm with a man who was very clearly not Kevin.
The photo could be anyone. You're mistaken.
I thought the same thing at first, which is why I went straight to Kevin with it, and he hired a private investigator to look into it. The investigator confirmed everything. It wasn't a coincidence, and it wasn't innocent.
Kevin had me investigated?
He did, and now he's done. He's ending the marriage.
You need to let me in so I can talk to him, please.
Kevin has said everything he needed to say to you already. There's nothing left to discuss on his end.
Diana, please. If I'm locked out of this house, I have nowhere to go.
You have your family's place.
I can't go there. My father had a stroke months ago. He's bedridden. My mom is his full-time caregiver. The house is already overwhelmed. I can't walk back into that situation.
You never told anyone about that.
Because I knew what would happen. Kevin would have told me to go help them, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with it, so I kept quiet.
Amanda, what you did to this family, to Kevin, to Mom, to me, was not a small thing. You told me I was garbage. You called me a parasite to my face. You tried to manipulate me using my father's death. And through all of it, you were betraying your husband.
I know I did all of that.
And now you're standing outside asking for mercy. I understand that you're scared, but I cannot protect you from the consequences of your own choices. This is not a home you're entitled to anymore.
Diana, please, I have nowhere to go.
Go to your affair partner, or go home and help your mother with your father's care. Either way, this door is closed to you.
You can't be this cold.
I'm not being cold. I'm being honest. You told me once that I was the problem in this family, that I was the one causing harm. You were wrong about that, but you were right about one thing. People need to face the weight of what they've done and carry it. Amanda never returned to the family home. She initially moved in with the man she'd been seeing, but his patience for her demands ran out quickly, and she was asked to leave within weeks. She's now living in a small apartment, working part-time, and managing on her own. Kevin was devastated after the divorce. He threw himself into his work, and slowly he found his way back. He's been doing well at his new job and has started to smile again. As for us, Mom, Kevin, and me, we're a family of 3 now. Neither Kevin nor I is married, but that's all right. We have each other. We look out for each other. And as long as we have that, I think we're going to be just fine.